にしよう。OK。8時に、8時になりました。10月、10、didn't even change the date. OK。10月12日、火曜日。おはようヌキ、タヌキジ、はるゆきです。Hi. Hi, good morning. I'm late. It's Tuesday, 12th October, 8 a.m. I'm Haruyuki Tanukiji, and this is Good Morning with Tanuki. Overslept. My alarm, I saw I set my alarm at like 7. Maybe I didn't press save or something like that. Okay, but anyways, yeah. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about the COVID-19. There's a new pill to treat COVID-19, and then some drama that I'll talk about later. Yeah, but anyways, yes. I'm very tired still. Alright, anyways, let's go on to like today's weather. I didn't update the weather yet, so that's about. Okay, hold on. Let's show this. Alright, here. Okay, let me just do an impromptu one, okay? So hold on. Just gonna put my script at one corner, and then I'm gonna impromptu this thing. Okay. Hopefully my script can help me a little. Alright, so today will be mostly cloudy, but I don't know why Discord, or rather like Google is like, nah, it's not cloudy, it's a bit rainy. Okay, but whatever. Maybe now it's mostly cloudy, there will be a bit of rain later. Yes, today's high is 31 degrees, peaks at about 2 p.m. Yes. Today's low is 27 degrees, which is not visible here anymore since it's in the morning. Yeah. Just bring your umbrellas just in case it rains. Yes. For the rest of the week, Wednesday and Thursday are rainy days. Friday and Saturday are mostly cloudy. So yeah. Next week, we'll probably be expecting thunderstorms. Yes. Sunday and Monday thunderstorms, and then Tuesday will be rain. Yeah. But don't take Google's word for it because it's never accurate. Yeah. Right. Anyways, here. I still haven't fixed this. Yeah, but here's the weather map. Everywhere's cloudy and sunny or whatever. Yes, okay, done. That's that. Alright, so hold on. Let me get up the COVID thing. Yes, Google weather report is never accurate. Yes, even the weather channel is never accurate. Wait, hold on. MOH COVID. See, this is how underprepared I am. Like, meant to wake up at 7, but I never woke up at 7. God damn it. Right, hold on. Okay, so here. Okay, I think I can still use my script. Right, okay, so COVID numbers for yesterday as of 12 p.m. Yes. So yeah, most of the swab testing was done. Is it swab testing? Okay, I'm just gonna say reporting is done over weekend. So fewer swab tests done, which might have led to a lower number. So as of yesterday, there are 2,263 new cases, 1,949 of which are community cases. Yeah. So most of the cases are in the last 28 days are asymptomatic. So yes, please take note. Please keep personal hygiene on. Ensure you always wear your mask. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And yeah, just take care of yourself because asymptomatic, most of it. I think like what 98.5%. Yeah. So yes, that's all. I took 5 minutes. Nice. Probably gonna end at 9, so 1 hour show today. Right, okay, so what do I have here? Where's my Word document? Right, okay, so yes, no, wait, open in the wrong browser, shit. No, go back, okay. wrong browser. Alright, okay, here. Give me a sec. Let me actually no, here, this one, yes. Like settle this one first. Give me one sec. Why is this like that? Right, hold on. One moment. Today is 12. Okay. Let me just fix this. Okay, there we go. Right, shut the hell up. Did I dox myself in my email? Ah, shit. Oh my god, Chrome, why do you have to do that? Right, anyways, yes. To add on with the COVID thingy, just saying, yeah, I don't usually like to talk about COVID as a talking point, but I guess this is kind of important. Yeah, but anyways, yo shit, that shit. Okay, never mind. It's gonna. Oh, that doesn't work as well. That's nasty. Okay. Okay. Where the heck is it? Where's my? Okay, yeah, here. So Singapore inks the deal for antiviral pill to treat COVID-19. Yes. So finally, something came out for to yes. Right. So basically, Singapore managed to purchase an agreement for a pill to treat COVID-19 effective against all known variants. Yes, including the Delta one. Yeah. Yes. So essentially, yeah, I thought this was worth sharing. Yeah. It's not much, honestly, but yes. But they already did a global trial, three treatment trials for enrolled COVID-19 patients for mild to moderate, and I am assuming it worked with. I mean, of course, it has to work. Then they can release this to the public. So yeah, there is that. Right, yeah. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Right, so if you've been online on rather like stuff, what kind of stuff? Reddit, or just generally, if you read news like in Singapore, you might have known about the Night Hour Cinematics drama, or rather like. Okay, the thing is, I'm just gonna report this without any like making any stance. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about it. Okay, you the viewer will go ahead and make a stance if you want, but I'm just gonna keep neutral and I'm just gonna report as is. Yeah. But here we go. Okay. That doesn't want to work. Right, so this is the thing. Let me just like move this down here. Maybe here. I'll move it somewhere first. Right. Anyways, yes. So NOC Sylvia Chan accused of verbally abusing employees. Yeah, so this has been making around like I think for a while already, honestly. Yeah, about 4 days. I didn't want to cover this initially, is because it low-key sounded a bit unreliable, the sources, and also it's a bit one-sided. I wanted to also wait until NOC released the official statement, which they have. Yes, so we can talk about this. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna make any controversial viewpoints. I'm just gonna talk about it, okay? As neutral as possible, of course. Yeah. But of course I'll give you some commentary. But whatever I say is just whatever I say, like for example, it's just personal opinion. So try not to take it as fact, okay? Right, so here a slew of explosive allegations have been leveled against Sylvia Chan. Blah blah blah. Although, yeah, circulating on social media for a week, things come to a head where posts started to gain traction. SG Chicken Rice. There can never be a better name for that Instagram account. Right. Materials posted by account consists of text screenshots in which 33-year-old Chan allegedly uses slur and explicit language. I don't know, okay, whatever, on her employees. Yes, these were apparently leaked by insiders who ostensibly employees or former employee. Yes. Another particular talent named Samantha was also singled out. Yeah, so basically like stuff like she caught like some people like effing dumb, and then request an exit strategy for the said employee. Yes. Which is pretty like toxic in my opinion, like pretty toxic work culture. People to say that, like for example, going to work and then like not being able to work in like a proper work environment, and then like you being caught like of effing retard, effing I don't know, whatever, and then like that's just not very good for your mental health, is it? Yeah. Right. Anyways, yes. Couple of users came out of the defense as well. Definitely, there are two people siding. Yes. She might have done it, she might have not done it, whatever. Which is the reason why I'm not siding anyone. Okay, let's move this here. Okay, right. So on this Tell Lon Dim, I don't know how to read this. So as I quote, okay lah, I just work with Sylvia for a project. For privacy reason, I cannot expose my company, but she isn't as bad as everyone say. Very chirpy on set and nice to everyone. Blah blah blah. So there are people who are defending her as well, yes, and there are people who are not. So this is one of the examples of people defending. So we got another one here as well. I work directly under Sylvia, and she does have her shortcomings, but at heart she does care about her employees. Yeah. So there are a couple of things to point out here, but if they say have some shortcomings, like if your shortcoming is technically referring to like you getting cursed, isn't that still like toxic work culture? But I mean, we take it at face value, okay? We don't think so deep. But yeah, here we go. And then she has yet to comment. The last post of it is that, yeah, right. So I got another news article that's actually showing what she posts. I opened it in the wrong browser again. I need to start opening shit in the correct browser. Here we go. Alright, here. Essentially, yeah. Okay, wait. I need to move my iPad like closer here. Not I will be constantly looking like this at the chat. Even though I don't have any chat activity, I still have to like look at it like once in a while, eh? Yeah. Right, now here. So this is another article, another tabloid, what you call, because Mothership is tabloid, I'm pretty sure this is tabloid as well. I don't think Straits Times want to report this. Is not like, you know, news, but sure. So let's look in. Right, so almost the same thing here reported. Surfaced through Instagram on SG Chicken Rice again. Yeah. So I think this article took a little bit of a negative stance here. Like for example, saying that include negative job reviews from former employees describing a toxic work environment and disrespectful culture. Also detailed how channel talents treat the crew terribly, blah blah blah. So I'm pretty sure this article, please take it with a pinch of salt as well. I'm pretty sure this article is out for the drama. Definitely talking bad light because just to get clicks. But I'm pretty sure just take this with a pinch of salt, okay? Yeah. But essentially, yes. To say again, yes, the post could not be independently verified. So yeah, stuff. Yeah. Okay. So just to reiterate, screenshots of text conversation. This is more detailed from Chan calling employees effing retarded, effing shit, effing extra. Even telling one of them, selfish, nosy. I'm not saying that word. To talk lesser, as well as Samantha. Yes, annoying and a F face. Yeah. So several people also very personal, spread also very personal rumors about the marriage towards Ryan, which is the co-founder. So essentially, Ryan also got dragged into this entire whole saga thing as well. So later I'll go on with another article talking about that. But essentially, for context, Ryan is like used to be married with this Sylvia. I think like a few years back they got a divorce. I think it's worth watching if you want more context, but for the basics is essentially like they just broke off like out of a sudden, and then they announced it on like YouTube and stuff. So I think it's better if you watch, because up to your own interpretation. Yeah. Alright, so here comments allege that she had an affair with co-founder of buy and sell Carousel during their marriage, which ended in a divorce. Blah blah blah. Of course, this is alleged. Okay, their accusations are not actually shit that is proven. So yes, please allege here. Okay. Right. So before Ryan and Sylvia got divorced, I saw that her behaving intimately with Carousel boss Marcus at a hotel restaurant. So blah blah blah. This one of the screenshots. Definitely not proven. Okay, please. Alleged affair. Okay. The company also fielded lawyers to mediate, so contract matters rather than HR. Right. So yeah, a pretty messy shit here going on. Okay, so this is another article. There is a Reddit post about this that I'll be going through. Definitely, that's important. Right here. So essentially, like Colgate, I think Milo as well, terminated a collab terminate all like their business contracts with like Silver and stuff. Yeah. So this is where I also talk about others defending Ryan and Iken. I don't really know much about Iken, but I know about Ryan. Sorry if I'm butchering this name because like I have never watched their content before. Ryan, yes, yeah. Right, I mean Ryan, of course, like he's like the watermelon man, so of course, yeah, that one I know. But I can once in a while, I guess, yeah. Right, okay, so let's zoom in for your benefit. Right, so same thing. I'm gonna skip this part. It's probably saying the exact same thing. Yeah, but I'll go through that. I'll go through this portion later, but like in depth. So essentially, like the blocking. So if you were like, I think a lot of people confronted her on the Instagram. So and then that didn't end quite well, I would assume. Like for example, like she said this kind of stuff. I think they got blocked, or rather like their post got removed. Yeah. So pretty messy stuff. Let me drink a bit of water. Eat a bit of my breakfast. I haven't ate, so give me a moment. Alright, here we go. Right. So yeah. Colgate essentially just explained that they decided to terminate all related collaborations with her since allegations are still under investigation. So you can tell that this shit is like really big, As long as your collab partners are involved, this shit is like really huge. Yeah. So as a result of cancel culture, yeah, I would assume that netizen will just go around. Of course, like, speaking of cancel culture, please don't cancel people who have absolutely had nothing to do with it. So for example, like going to talk to Ryan and cancelling him. Like, for example, if you could, okay, like canceling is just not nice in general, but if you're gonna go up and cancel someone, like don't do it to people who have nothing got to do with it. Yeah. Like, yes. Don't just go and cancel someone just for the sake of cancelling, because it's not nice. They rely on like social, like this style of people, I'm pretty sure they rely on social media in order to make a living. So like, don't fuck it up, okay? Don't fuck their life up just because you wanted to cancel someone. Right, anyways, let me just close. Yeah, so Sylvia already deleted a Colgate giveaway post, yeah, I guess. So yeah, Colgate made a statement just now on top. So rest assured that Colgate does not tolerate any negative behavior and will not continue to be the brand that will continue, sorry, to be the brand that champions optimism. So yeah. So yeah, essentially like people are defending, for example, this post here, which I assume is not labeled, but I think it's by Samantha. Yeah. So here, for example, I think it's just talking about how essentially stuff like how much, like, for example, who's that again? Yeah, Ryan treats like the staff, blah blah blah. You can read it on your own. Yeah. So for example, like after having a day to digest everything that blew up, yeah, Samantha finally addressed her thoughts here. As a minor fall in a bouncy castle, it's hard being on the receiving end of an employer's hate list, being called a effing face, F-face, for example, to have the whole world know about it, yeah. But yes, here, like, silver lining is that many people, yeah, laugh along me, yeah, blah blah blah. So yeah, this is where she started posting about like how Ryan and I can, yeah, good people and stuff. So I'll read it here lah. So it's by Samantha herself on Instagram. So the one who paid for hair extension. So like when Samantha was still, I think here as they said, not very good in her financial status, Ryan decided to pay for her hair extension. So yeah. So I can also decided to say a word of prayer to calm her down as well during a shoot. So yeah, that these two, as reported here, are like innocent. So like, please don't go out and cancel them. They I mean like they have nothing got to do with the entire thing to begin with. So yeah. As you can see here also lah, the stuff like, yeah. Yeah, so essentially, yes. So the statements here, yeah, here, for example, other people like Isabel Quack, Nicole, Grace Lim, Gabriel So, Rachel Wan, are also trying to validate Ryan's character. I mean, I would assume that, like, it's kind of like that, like, I mean, you shoot yourself in the foot and then, like, I don't know, you this entire mess. Sometimes, right, saying shit on, like, set or stuff, right? Like, for example, you think that shit is going to, like, for example, stay in the chat, but no, like, the other party might want to, like, you know, like, talk about it and stuff. And this is where, like, you shoot yourself in the foot, like, karma comes, you know. Like, shit, whatever you say online, just gonna go one entire big round, and it's gonna fuck you up. I mean, this is the exact same thing that's happening here. We are right here. Right, so stuff like, for example, can you say that you can quote me? Okay, I'm gonna put it in a new tab right here. This is by ratio 1. Okay, won't speak for others, but I'm very sure it applies to many of them. But Ryan has been the sole reason why I even survived. Ryan is always the one sending encouraging and apologetic personal text to every single tenant and crew who faced any toxic behavior on set that day, even though it wasn't really his fault. Encouraging them, being the one to enforce the no overtime rule, coming up with lots of employee of month prizes to raise morale. He was the sole person keeping most of us sane. Please do us a favor and address these accusations against Brian with the truth. He has been angel throughout. Yeah. So you get this sort of thing. An absolute angel is what Brian is. Absolute warrior with the biggest heart I've ever known. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you see, a lot of people are like trying to defend him also. So, yeah. So yeah, here another one. This is by Nicole. A lot of nonsense and me stumbling through media sphere has never without any tips suggestion on how to improve our social media career. For him, it was always moving upwards together as a team and not taking advantage of anyone for clout or whatever. And that's what I really respected him about as a boss and a friend. That's what they say lah. So this is what y'all see I fucking go talk shit about fish on the internet, he also will entertain. I think y'all can judge for yourself how the person he is. So essentially we got basically a lot of people defending Ryan as well. So I mean, with this being said, right, okay, this is my personal thoughts added on. Okay, it comes to show how much, like, how to say, if like your talents can say this about you, I think you're pretty much fucked, honestly. Like, I'm only going through like one picture. There's definitely more like this one as well. Like, it's pretty messed up situation for you. It's definitely looking grim, honestly. Right here, as you can see from Brian's statement, he did pour blood, sweat, and tears into Food King, blah blah blah. Yeah, so yes, here, as I want to reiterate, please do not target our videos, or rather their videos, as from my perspective, POV, by spamming irrelevant comments or dislike, because like, yeah, if they are nothing got to do with the entire thing, please don't cancel the video. Yeah. So yes, it undermines all the effort everyone involved has put in producing quality content for you guys. Yeah. So yeah, essentially, this sort of thing also. So let's talk about Ryan's reaction. I think we can skip all of this for the benefit of time. Okay. This here, right here also. So here, okay. This is what Ryan has to say lah. So from his Instagram handle here, I always said I hate humans, but today my heart is full. I always keep all of these messages in my heart. It says Ryan Appreciation Day. It's not my birthday, but you all made me feel like a happy boy. Thank you for resurrecting this jaded heart of mine. Yeah. So essentially, he goes on to address and thank everyone lah. So yeah. He even goes ahead and say, please do not harass anyone also. So yeah, here he has to say, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. There is no black and white, and there's no black and white lah, essentially. Everyone is great. He hopes that basically I hope he gets the time they need to heal and find it in their heart to forgive and move on. Please stop harassing everyone. Two wrongs don't make a right. Please be kind with your words. Please understand that nobody, essentially, please don't spread hate with more hate. Yeah. So we have that really fucked up situation to unentangle from. Okay. So this is the just another tabloid article. So I'll show you what I have for the for Reddit. What Singaporeans have to say, rather. Okay, so it's more of a neutral stance. Of course, people on Reddit, they're gonna start cancelling each other. So please, each of sort. But yeah, I think this is more objective if I show you what people have to say here. Oh yeah, and they also made an official statement here. Stop doxing myself. Why is this not working? Alright, here. So essentially, NOC made a official statement here. So we're gonna read it. So to release this statement with regard to the present attacks that have been carefully crafted and mounted on NOC and its employees, which can be blah blah blah. Okay, I'll save you the trouble, but essentially this entire document sums up that essentially whatever is happening is targeted to everyone in NOC here instead of just Sylvia. So you'll see comments in the Reddit post later regarding this thing, which we'll talk about later. So essentially, they also decide not to address any allegations on their inside their official post as well, because they said that it's much better to appropriate forum. So for example, a court of law, or rather anything legal. Yeah. So as what they say here, NOC has persevered to create a safe environment for our artists and employees to express themselves, blah blah blah. We don't know how true this is, but let's take it like how to say face value from this article, okay? Rather from this like document here, because like the thing is let's talk about it later actually. So yeah, essentially they're trying to, I mean, of course every company, when every time this type of thing happens, they will try to do damage control. So like, not how to say, it's quite expected lah. So any fast-paced organization which embraces innovation and inevitable disclosure, discourse in expectations will cause rifts and sometimes irreconcilable. Yeah. So in here in NOC, they always endeavor to accept and appreciate the differences to blah 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 blah, nothing to address the current issue. Okay, most of the things here stated here are most of the times just simply talking about they did nothing to defend themselves. Okay, and I mean at this point you know who wrote this document as well. I'm pretty sure like nobody has a say in this other than certain someone. Right, the militia attacks. So they also say it's malicious, okay? Misled our value, blah blah blah, by providing a base. Okay. So let's just say that, okay, I'm pretty sure anyone that has made this outing, for example, like the Nicole, Ryan, all this, I'm pretty sure you have to fuck up something in order for someone to have the intentions to make that type of post. And I'm pretty sure that they have done their fair bit of examination, cross-examination with the evidence, or rather with like whatever there is to be said. Okay, because honestly, if I were them with thousands of followers, I would definitely do my homework before making any bold statement like that, you know. Yeah. And also like, even like if without that and you are being treated like this amount of like style thing, right, I'm pretty sure you will also voice it out when someone want to whistleblow on you. Like for example, do you even have any intentions to harm the company you work for? It's kind of fucked up if you, like for example, let's say I work at Google and then and then I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about their internal projects and stuff. Unless you're a whistleblower or like, for example, like someone who's a spy or something, you wouldn't do that. And I don't see a reason for like people to lie about it. There's like okay, for example, when lying, there's always one important thing, which is that what's the intention of the lie? Like for example, like sure you can lie, but what the hell do you get out of it? Which is why sometimes when you lie with somebody, when someone lie and then you ask, are you lying? And then someone is like, 骗你做什么？有赚钱 or something like that. Like lie also can like as if can get money. So there's that lying. There's always like there's always a purpose. Like what are you trying to get out of it? For example, some people might be a smear campaign. You never know this entire thing also. Might be a calibrated smear campaign. But what I'm trying to say is that you can sabotage something, can lie about something, but there's always a purpose to something. Like if this is a smear campaign, then the purpose will be smearing somebody's name. You see? But then again, you must have fucked up. You must have done something messed up in order for someone to hate you this much, or rather dislike you this much, to smear your name. You know? But I shall read a bit of the comments here. So for example here, we do not believe in fighting fire, but what does that even mean? So a lot of the comments here are stating stuff like essentially stating shit like how to say the entire thing is like a bullshit, or rather like stuff is like they made it like purposefully complicated to confuse all this type of thing. But of course those are comments made by other people, not me. Okay, I'm reading from here. I shall show you the thing, okay? So a lot of people are like, of course, very disgruntled with the fact, see. They tried but wrong move. The problem is Sylvia, not NOC. Can't wait to see the barrage of shit that's gonna unfold from here. Same thing I also kind of expect this to be a freaking complete dumpster fire as well. And this is the issue with, if you're trying to like, how to say, this is another issue with a lot of company founders or something. You have to also understand that like you are, like for example, I own Choke Networks, for example. Okay, Choke Networks is not me. I am not Choke Networks. When making a motion on behalf of, or rather like in the name of my own organization, let's say Choke MC, I feel that you should basically, hi Leah, you should definitely consult, okay? Definitely consult your employees, or rather like the people around you, before making a statement. Because like, for example, like, you can obviously see that this article here is definitely written by Sylvia. I mean, it's not signed off by her, okay? This is a personal opinion. But, late but come from mod duties. Okay, but essentially saying that, like, this thing here definitely is definitely a one-sided thing. Okay, it's not, how to say, let's just treat it as one-sided. And all the other articles as well, it's very one-sided as well. So essentially, what I'm saying is that, like, if you're gonna talk about, rather like, if you're working for a company or you own a company, and like you're that guy who does the PR, okay, except for like the PR, okay, PR usually you're granted permission to do so. But if you're making a statement, please keep in mind that, how to say, if you're trying to make a statement, try to make an inclusive one that includes like everyone, like everyone's view, rather than the single person's view. Of course, this is speculation, okay? Yeah, go to work. But why? Aren't you supposed to wake up at 8 or something? Right. So here lah, essentially. But anyways, like, we got a lot of this sort of thing lah. So essentially here lah, as what they quoted lah, Sylvia saying, I am NOC will not exist without me. Sylvia should change her name. No, sorry, not this one. But there is a comment lah that says that essentially I am NOC or blah blah blah. Let's actually look at this thread. Okay, but anyways, yeah, there is a comment. But of course, yeah, please don't. Whatever I said, yeah. So here another comment is like, if your lawyer writes like he's trying to score vocabulary points for P6 composition exam instead of trying to put out a statement with any substance, your money can be better spent elsewhere. Then like again, like we don't know whether is it written by a lawyer or written by her. Of course lah. But here, like a lot of the things is saying that Sylvia not blah blah blah. Honestly speaking, sometimes if you can defend yourself, you should have done it. But it just sounds like she didn't defend herself. Like I mean, she didn't provide any sort of evidence lah. And it's true. It's really hard to defend yourself on like anything that is online because you get cancelled and stuff. So like of course the best way is to go mitigate it or rather like to settle in court, definitely. But we shall see from here. I have a feeling that this will become a complete dumpster fire. But I'm not gonna make any like sort of like allegations and stuff. Okay. Like for example here, I mean the present attacks are just on the CEO, which is Sylvia, not on NOC, which is the exact same thing I said. Victimization straw man. Yeah, they definitely pulling the card there. But I mean this is the opinion of other people, of course. Let's keep it objective here. I mean I do put up my opinions once in a while, but I always mark it as opinions lah. So yeah, this sort of thing here as well. So their reputation is pretty shit. I mean, especially after the Dee-Kosh one, like the entire thing, I'm pretty sure their reputation has gone to trash afterwards. Yeah, here reminds me of the Dee-Kosh incident. Allegations arise, angry mob ignore for few days, finally have a statement with some lawyer scare tactics, realize it's backfiring, and then release apology statement. That kind of stuff lah, you know. So at 3 days to address nothing at all. This is just not going to end here. It's only going to make the mob angrier. Yeah, this kind of thing here. And yeah lah. I'm just gonna scroll down here and eat a bit of my breakfast. Right, okay, here. So essentially stuff like yeah, this kind of stuff. Monsec factual matrix. This must be the first time that these three words have ever been used like that in this. So here, we got ex-lawyers here. Singapore does not have a strong privacy law in other countries that, for example, protect privacy of celebrities and political figures. It's a law of confidentiality, which in simple terms protect confidential information. However, the information must be confidential in nature and imparted in circumstances importing an obligation of confidence. Basically, must be obvious that it was meant to be confidential. Yeah. So essentially, this entire mess here. Whoever wrote this belongs to. What's this? Esther Shine, very smart, yeah. Here sums it up quite well. Sylvia, you're an adult, it's time to start acting like one. All this sort of thing, but rather like, that's what I said. You need the entire article, the entire document does not address anything. Hiding behind company name. So a lot of stuff, making herself, but issuing lawyer as final weapon. Waiting for apology when crying woman in the door. Everyone's using like the factual matrix to talk about it, yeah. But essentially, yeah, this is all I have to say honestly. Really the exact same thing. Okay, let's see this one. Use mental health card. That one damn useful. Yeah, non-apology apology. It's not even an apology, it's more of a statement. Okay, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it honestly. I wanted to cover this in today's segment. Actually, I wanted to cover this like on Monday, but I just cancelled the stream because I didn't have enough information. But after they released this official statement, I kind of wanted to talk about it, which is the reason why. Yeah. But anyways, you know what? That's back here, okay? But yeah, essentially, but yeah, shit, I accidentally cleared the chat. Okay, but essentially, yeah, that is like literally all I have for today. Speaking about that drama, I'm not sure whether I want to have a stream tomorrow, but I'll keep you updated on my Twitter. I'll keep everyone updated on my Twitter. Though I do apologize that sometimes I don't stream because I don't have content to talk about. Because I don't really want to talk about shitty content as well. Like best is that I got content to talk about lah, which is about this entire thing. Yeah. So if I don't stream, do understand that it's not because I don't want to stream, but rather like I want to bring like interesting content to you. I just don't want to stream for the sake of it, you know. But anyways, you know, I think let's end the stream here for today. Let me check the weather one more time. There's a change that we talk about it. Okay, there's no change. Take note that there might be drizzle at 3 p.m. Precipitation is quite high at that hour, as well as probably a rainy night as well. Yeah, but anyways, I hope everyone has the good rest of the day. For those that are working, have fun at your work, or rather, if you're not having fun, I hope you survive. Ganbatte kudasai. Okay. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning into today's O ha yo nuki, or rather, good morning with Tanuki. And I'll see you tomorrow with another stream. Yeah, thanks so much for coming. Otsunuki, bye bye.